Okay, so folks, what I have for you today is very complicated. It's a spring. That's it. So I'm working with this little boy. He's about 9 years old. His name's Braden Gandy, and he has cerebral palsy. He weighs about 80 pounds. Half of his weight he has to carry on the walker. He can carry about half of his weight with his legs, so that's 40 pounds on the walker, 40 pounds on his feet. That works great. When he's on a smooth surface, the walker is wonderful. It helps him out. Glides along supporting half of him. He gets off of that smooth surface, snow, grass, gravel, playground surfaces, and it's like pushing a shopping cart through the slush and ice in the middle of the winter. So we take somebody with reduced mobility and we give them more difficulty. It's a really bad idea. What people usually do is they try to solve this problem by putting larger wheels on the front. The idea is you'll go over the bumps easier. The problem is he only has 3.5 pounds of forward force. So to go over a 1 or 2 inch bump, the wheel would have to be this big. We actually tested it. It made no difference to go from this to that. Anything much bigger than 14 inches is not practical. So we started to think a little bit more about what does he have? Well, when you and I walk forward, we don't have to work very hard. We just have to swing our legs. When he gets into the slush, he's also got to push. You're not even very good at that height, especially if you try to keep a good posture. But we have a lot of strength in the largest muscles in our body. So we put a spring in the wheel. You take out one screw, the standard wheel is replaced with ours. Inside here is a linear spring. The cable comes up here. We'll put a fancy stirrup on it. So if he wants to, as he walks, his foot, the normal path, doesn't wind up anything in the spring. So he just walks and it doesn't do anything. We can change it so that it winds up a little bit if he wants to. But when he gets to something that's difficult, he just steps up and down a few times, and the walker drives itself. That's it.